Hello, how are you? Of course, as soon as I get on here, I blink and my mascara runs down. Does anybody have that issue where your lashes are so long that they touch the bottom? If you struggle to prioritize your art and your creativity because of perfectionism, we're going to be tackling that together. This is something that I've dealt with for a while, but I recently spoke with my therapist and we just had a very clear conversation. Like, you know, those like aha light bulb moments. Currently, I'm getting ready to go work at a coffee shop, which I hardly ever do. You saw in the last vlog that it's something I struggle with, is getting out of the house. We're gonna try to do that again today because I need it. I've had kind of a hard 24 hours. I think I need to challenge myself and leave the house. But while I'm out of the house, I'm gonna be working on some of my creative projects. It was just interesting because we were talking about how, what is this like mental block I have surrounding writing especially. We're just talking through and I'm like, you know, I don't want to show up and write and then come into a writer's block. It's like I'm so afraid of having a writer's block that I've given myself a writer's block. I know that if I were to show up, that things would flow and that I would enjoy myself. And I was also talking about how, like, I heard something recently, it was so interesting. Okay, somebody said, I do not know who, don't quote me. If you are a creative person and you are not using your creativity, that energy, because energy is neither created nor destroyed, right? That energy is there, it will turn into and will manifest itself as anxiety. It will manifest itself as overthinking and evaluating situations. Have you ever experienced either like limerence or getting too caught up in a relationship and sort of like losing yourself because you have this creative idea about what you think the relationship should be? And then whenever it's not that, you get disappointed. Relationship aside, okay? That's a separate conversation. If you were to be putting more energy into your creative self and fulfilling that side of you, you'd be more focused on romanticizing that sort of inner world that you're creating, and you'd have more balance in the rest of your life, and you may not get caught up in maybe some unhealthy habits. So that's the tea.
That's the trick.
And then I also heard something, this is all sort of a connected conversation, right? I really like this Poppy Fun California one for a summer shade because that's just so poppy and summery. I don't know, it's so pretty. And I think we talked about this in one of my previous videos, so I think we've kind of dove into this a little bit, but it's just so connected about the whole sort of concept of like showing up for yourself and how it can be very scary and intimidating to say sit down and write. And so you build up these walls between you and the thing that you want to do. But the more that you don't show up, the more that you are proving to yourself that it actually is scary. You're not giving yourself the privilege of confidence in yourself by showing up. Let's break that down. Whenever you decide to show up for yourself, it will be hard, but by doing it, you are showing yourself that you can do hard things. And at the same time, you're literally giving your brain different chemicals. Like if you are giving yourself, every time you think about writing, you're giving yourself fear chemicals, you're not going to want to write. But if you tackle those fear chemicals and then on the other side you get like oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine from writing, then you're going to want to do hard things more. You are going to see fear chemicals as a signal that you're going to get oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin on the other side because you're willing to do hard things. And as always, a great mantra is, I can do hard things. I am capable of doing hard things. I just think there's a lot of power in that. Not only are you capable of doing hard things, you can choose hard things. It's a lot more brave to do the hard thing, to do, you know, to apply for a job that intimidates you. Maybe one that is a bit out of your depth of field, but that you believe in yourself, that you feel called to. Sort of like writing for me. I have no writing qualifications other than like I enjoy it. I did not go to school for writing. I didn't go to school for screenwriting, but I want to do it. It is an outlet for me. Whenever I cannot perform, I enjoy getting to perform in my mind, if that makes sense. Like, I'm playing all of these characters in my mind, and I'm getting to write them, which is so fun. And honestly, here's the real tea. It makes doing scripts and auditions more boring, because it is not as well written as you'd like it to be. I guess it just brings that empowerment back to you, because it's like, well, do I even want this script? And if I did get it, would I enjoy it? Because I don't think maybe the writing is so good or whatever. And so it's like, you can be okay with hearing no, because you're actually putting more authority and like discernment in yourself about your own opinions and things like that. That is our TED Talk for this morning. Let's start the rest of this vlog. I am nervous about going out. I'm gonna go back to Panera, go get some coffee, and I will work. I have a video to edit, and I have just started the book. I sat down with you guys at Panera, I think in the last video, and we started outlining. I started outlining the start of the book. That's definitely the beginning of my process, is I have to like see the whole story. I can add to the story, but I have to know what's gonna happen. And so I have to sort of like watch the movie. By outlining, watch the movie in my head, and then I can start writing. I just can't catch up to myself. It's like I'm chasing the script, because the thing is, if I catch myself and I don't know where the movie goes next, then I get myself in a writer's block, and I'm like, I don't know the answer. But it's like, I just have to confront the outline and watch the movie, and then I'll know where everything goes. I'll know the solutions. And also, whenever you're sitting down in one sitting too, you can sort of like set up things for payoff later on. I have no idea if this is a good way to do anything. Like I said, I have no qualifications. It's just the way that I do it. I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And let's enjoy our little day together. I do feel like the hair is hairing today. I think it looks really good. I mean, of course, there's always like this mess underneath. Like, look at this curl. Frizzy maybe, but so pretty. I'm pretty casual, but there's my finished little outfit. And then, let's see. Okay, I am wearing some pants. I'll probably talk to you about them later because you can't really see them. But I bought these pants with the idea that they would be like a little cigarette pant, sort of like in the vein of what Audrey Hepburn used to wear. I don't know if I like them. Today's the first day that I'm wearing them. I bought them months ago, but I'm only just now building up the courage to actually wear them. But in honor of that, I'm going to use my Audrey Hepburn perfume. So this is the L'Interdit from Givenchy. Smells really good. I don't know how to describe the smell. I'm not very good with notes, but it is lovely. These are the pants I was talking about. I feel like you can't really tell. So they kind of have like this weird front panel, and I don't know how I like that. They're stretchy, that's the main issue. And I don't necessarily mind, I like stretchy pants, but I just wanted a pair of like classy looking pants. And I mean, I guess they look okay. They don't look okay up close, if that makes sense. Like, they don't look very expensive up close. And the thing is, got them at Threaded, which I love. Y'all know, I've never been sponsored by them or anything like that, but I would love to. They have a button, they have a zipper, they have no pockets. But yeah, these are from, this is the main point. These are from Banana Republic. They're not giving Banana Republic at all. They're giving TJ Maxx. They're giving Ross. So I don't know. Banana Republic has never done me dirty before until now. And also, I'm glad that I stopped and talked to you guys, because I was about to go downstairs without my wallet or my keys. So what my therapist and I talked about doing, whenever I started my healing process for my divorce, I started walking and going to the gym, getting 10,000 steps. I mean, I don't get 10,000 steps every day, but that's one of my workouts that I do. So walking and working out has just become integral to who I am as a person. It's not even a choice anymore. And so instead of thinking of it as this task, like a work task that I have to do, I should start thinking about my writing like I do going to the gym, where it's just this non-negotiable, integral part of who I am, because it is. I will feel so fulfilled, and I do feel so fulfilled whenever I actually am able to write, and it's so fun. It's so hard to turn my brain off of it whenever I've actually done it that day, but then the next day it's like I reset and I go back to zero. But that doesn't happen with my habit of working out. I just think it's interesting to try to find a habit that you're already good at and then sort of like loop it in with that. Like, tell your brain, like, okay, you've done that with this, now just apply it to this. And so that's what I'm gonna try to do. And I'm gonna go write. I want to say that I forgot my AirPods. So it's going to be interesting. I don't think I need them for anything. They're always nice to have. I don't think I need them to edit or anything like that. I think I just need to edit my thumbnail and things like that to get today's video posted. But I just wanted to share that with you. 2, 3, 4. It is extremely cold in here. Oh my goodness. And I remembered my earbuds. I went with a light roast this time because their coffee last time made me so good. It's my boyfriend's house thing, and so whenever I ordered, she was like, Travis? And I was like, oh, that's my name, don't wear it out. I wanna make her better, wipe the makeup from her face. I wish I heard it better, I wish I didn't wanna say. I was only able to write one sentence. And I break down in my room, 3 lines. One with one word. That's something, and I think I have a few pages of stuff already written, so I think I'm just gonna go into the beginning and start like actually writing in the book, since I already have it outlined so far. And then if I just have a brainstorming group today, it's okay. I'm feeling really distracted and hard session. I got quite a bit done. It started to rain. Oops. It started to rain like really hard while I was in there, so luckily I found a break in the rain to be able to leave. I think I got close to like 700 words written or something like that. It was a pretty good writing session. I haven't eaten anything today, so I really need to do that. So that was like really good and really positive. I wasn't able to brainstorm anything like I said, but I was able to like actually write, and I think I'm in like a fun little spot. I'm at like 6 pages now, and it's like I'm writing a book. So that's only 6 out of like what, 300 pages that I need to write, or like I guess 294. It's so much more than a script, because a script is only 100 pages with far less words on the page. I feel like this will take me a really long time to write. I really like Tess Bailey, and she puts out a lot of books. So I was like, how many words does she write a day? She's trying to not write as many books as she used to, and so she's only writing like 100 pages, or sorry, 100 pages. I really need to eat. She only writes like 1,000 pages a day, 5 days a week. So I hit 700, which is pretty good for only my second writing session. I was in there from 12:30 and it's 3 now. So it took me, what is that math? 2.5 hours to write that much. And I mean, I wasn't writing the whole time. I was journaling, I was trying to brainstorm, and then I couldn't, and then I have a little bit of work that I've been doing since 2. Usually, I feel like I can write, I do about 100 words. If I'm really focused, I feel like I can do about 100-ish words in like 10 minutes. And so it takes me about an hour to do about 500 to 600. So 2.5 hours for 700 words. I filmed right before. So I filmed at 2 p.m. I started writing, and then at 3 p.m. I'm done. So in an hour, I got 700 words done. That's not bad, especially for my like usual like statistics and things like that. Statistics. Okay, I've got to go and eat. Oh my gosh. All right, bye.
And I break down in my room, 'cause there's nothing sweeter than the bitter taste of you. The bitter taste of